Hi everyone, welcome to the Excellency of Knowledge. So today I'm going to share with you 5 things about money that I wish I knew earlier. Because every resource that you need is a direct product of knowledge. So what you don't know can destroy you. So I'm about to share these 5 things about money that I wish I knew earlier. But before we get into this, if you are new here, please consider subscribing and also hit the post notification bell so that you'll be notified anytime I post new content. Let's get into it. Number 1, improving your financial literacy. Improving your financial literacy is one of the best investments that you can make for yourself, because money will come to you largely based on what you know. There are laws that governs wealth and abundance, and you have to spend the time to learn these laws so that these laws will bring the results, that's the money that you desire. Because not knowing the laws that governs wealth and abundance, you will just be shadowboxing, and by reason of that you cannot have wealth and you cannot perpetuate it. So the first thing that I wish I knew earlier was to spend time and then learn the laws of wealth and abundance. Thank God that by His grace I've had access to this knowledge, which has blessed me in no small way. So the first information that I'm sharing with you about money is for you to spend time to learn the laws that governs wealth and abundance, and in a shorty, money will flow in your direction. Number 2, investing part of your money. Most times people receive huge amount of money. There are people, respectfully speaking, that they've worked for 20-30 years and today they don't have anything on themselves because they receive salaries from their jobs, and by reason of that they forget to invest part of it, because the only way to multiply or to grow your money is by investing. What is investment? Acquisition of assets. So until you invest part of your money, there's no way that your money will grow. That means that if you earn, let's say $1,000, your money remain $1,000 until you invest some of the money so that your money will continue to grow. When you read the book of Mark chapter 24, from verse 15 downwards, the master gave unto one 5 talents, he gave unto one 2 talents, and he gave unto one only a talent. The one who had 5 invested the 5, and then he multiplied it and had 10. The one who had 2 also invested it and multiplied and had 4. The one who had 1 buried it, and the master called him wicked and unprofitable servant. So the only way to multiply your money, the only way to grow your money, is to invest part of your money. So the second thing that I wish I knew earlier is investing part of your money. The third thing that I wish I knew earlier is saving for emergencies. What are emergencies? They are unforeseen occurrences, usually negative. So you have to save for emergencies. If you fail to save for emergencies, the day that you have an emergency, you will not have any money to fall upon, and usually you'll go and borrow, and when you go and borrow too, they will add interest on the money that you want to borrow. So you have to save for emergencies. Nobody knows tomorrow. I'm not saying that something negative to happen, but we live in a world that anything can happen at any time. During the pandemic, coronavirus, many people went into bankruptcy and they didn't have any money on themselves. None of us knew that there's going to be such pandemic, but it happened, and when it happened, many people didn't have anything, any money at all to fall upon. So the third thing that I wish I knew earlier is to begin to save for emergencies. So the third thing that I'm sharing with you is to save for emergencies, so that when anything of such happens to you, you will have something to rely upon. There are people today, respectfully speaking, who have transited, they've died, simply because they didn't have an amount of money to pay for some hospital bills, and based on that, doctors were not able to attend to them, and then they lose their life. So you have to save for emergencies. The fourth thing is to save for retirement. No matter who you are, every year is +1 to your age. You are aging. There are people that they didn't have this knowledge, respectfully speaking, and they thought that they'll work forever until age caught up with them, and by reason of that they have to retire, sadly. And there are many people who retire that they had nothing. That is why there are systems in place like 401k that will take part of your money, so that the day that you retire, they can begin to pay you. So you have to save for retirement. If not, when you retire, you will not have any money to rely upon. Joseph gave us an advice in the book of Genesis chapter 41. He told Pharaoh that he should save for 7 years, because there are days that there will be no abundance. So this advice does not only apply to them, it's a knowledge that we have to imbibe, that you have to save whilst you are working, because a time will come that you will not be able to work. And during that time, if you save for retirement, then it's the very best thing that will help you during your days of retirement. The fifth and the last thing that I wish I knew earlier is to budget your money. Many people receive money that they do not budget their money. They spend anyhow, they buy anything anyhow based on emotions. They are very impulsive. You have to systematize your money, how you spend your money, by budgeting. You can use the 70-20-10 rule or the 50-30-20 rule for your budget. This is for your own good, so that you have some for savings, you have some for your needs, and you have some also for your wants. When you do that, you'll be able to live efficiently. That means that you are frugal in your spending. Many people receive money and then they spend it anyhow, no planning, no savings, no investment, and then every time they are living from paycheck to paycheck, because the moment the money lands, they'll go and spend all the money. You have to budget your money and have some for your needs, have some for God, have some for your wants, and even save and invest. So the fifth thing that you are supposed to do is to budget your money. It is the only way that you'll be able to use your money wisely. Thank you so much. I hope these 5 things about money has helped you to know what to do. Do what you like, share, comment, and if you have not subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. Stay safe, and I'll see you soon.